I'm David Rafael. I'm President CEO of Island. I just joined them this January. Prior to this, I was also President and Country Head of China Fortune Land for about 2 years. It's a Chinese developer, but they closed after a couple of years in the Philippines. And prior to that, I was with SM Prime. I was with SM Prime for about 8 years. I was Senior Vice President of Commercial Properties Group. And then prior to that, I was with Ayala Land for 21 years. So that's really where I would say my real estate career was where I spent most of my time. I was doing various things, mall operations, project development, cinema, sales, both local and international. In terms of my family, we're a family of 4 boys. I'm the third. My eldest brother is a professor, is a PhD. He's now tenured professor at the University of Washington in the States. My other brother is a pastor in New Alabama. It's New Life, yeah, right, in Alabama. And then I'm the third, and then my youngest brother lives in Vancouver. So he's a professional HR person. I've got 2 kids, got 2 daughters. One is 27, one is 26. So they're both professionals. They're pursuing their own careers, their own lives.
None say they like real estate?
No, I mean, not real estate, unfortunately. Okay.
So, what roles does your family play in everyday life?
My family?
Yeah.
I guess, so we had a very traditional upbringing, middle class. Both my parents were working. My dad was a full-time employee, rose from the ranks. My mom, actually my mom was a registered nurse, but after a while, she changed field and she became an entrepreneur. So she was doing various businesses, and then I got married, but then I got divorced about 10 years after. So I'm legally single.
Oh, okay. Okay. So tell us about the problem that you solved in a unique or unusual way. What was the outcome, and were you satisfied?
One example I could give was maybe when I was with Ayala Land, and I was handling the cinemas. It was a new assignment that was given to me. And I don't know if you're familiar with the cinemas in Glorieta 4 cinemas, right?
Yeah.
So when they gave me that assignment, that was sometime in the late 90s. So the way they were building the cinemas was, at that time kasi yung cinema doon sa Pilipinas, di ba, the usual, malalaki, big halls, tapos analog sound, yun, para lang mayroong cinema, di ba, tapos yung free seating, yeah, the usual. So at the time when I joined, and the construction of the cinemas were already almost more than halfway done, I said, let's change the way the cinema is going to be. The idea was, instead of having 4 big cinemas, let's cut it up so that we will have, well, it ended up with 7. So that was a very big challenge kasi nga, it was almost 50-60% of that was done. So it was in terms of the design, in terms of the engineering, and of course the project was delayed, etc. But in the end, nagawa namin, in the end, nabawi namin yung additional cost. And it sort of became I would say, it changed the way the cinemas, at least for Ayala, the way they were doing it. For mga cinemas nila, all going forward, we're gonna have digital sound, charge a premium. And all the other cinemas followed suit.
Okay, so what is the riskiest decision you have made, and like what
riskiest decision. When I was in Ayala Land, I was been there for like 21 years, right? So I've been there for a long time. And then in 2008, the company came up with an early retirement program, which was very attractive. And I said to myself, I was computing, considering my number of years, laki naman kukuha ko, right? Pero sabi ko, but yet, I was only about 52, 53 at that time, right? I said, if I avail of this, syempre I still need to work, right? Will somebody still get me? Will somebody still hire me at my age, right? So, parang I was saying, I take the money, it's a big amount, right? But sabi ko, sure, I could maybe go into business, which actually a lot of people did, no, yung mga nag-avail. But a lot of them also lost money that failed in business and they had no backup. No. So what I did was I took it. Fortunately, I was able to get hired again by SM Prime. So na-continue ko ngayon yung career ko.
Okay, so the next question is, can you tell us about a time that you had to adapt to a difficult situation?
Going back to my story about leaving Ayala and joining SM, that was the culture of Ayala versus SM, like night and day, completely different. Ayala was very corporate, very organized, we have very Western type of management. And then when I joined SM is very entrepreneurial, very entrepreneurial. A lot of decisions are really, they don't really do so much analysis, and the company is really being run by the 6 siblings, the children of Henry C. Sr. So when you go there, you have basically 6 bosses because all of those siblings at any time can call you and make you utos, and minsan nagko-conflict, di ba? And you can't blame one or the other, you just have to try to arrange, right? So it's a completely new environment, a new readjustment I had to make.
So there is a saying that it is better to be a lifelong learner than a school-time learner. What concrete ways are you doing to address your need?
To be a lifelong learner than to be
School-time learner.
okay. Well, I think that having gone from different joining, like for example, even in Ayala Land, even when I was in Ayala Land for 21 years, I didn't stay with just one group. I did all sorts of different things, from mall operations to project development to land acquisition to cinema to sales. So even within that company, I was really exposed and learning all different, different parts of the business, if you will. Working with different types of people. And then on top of that, so I would within Ayala, I would say I was constantly learning. And then when I went to SM, ganun naman. Although they were in the property business, they did things very differently. So you had to learn, and then from SM, then I joined China Fortune. Wow, that was really another, because I was working with Chinese. So ibang-iba talaga. Most of the time, although they would, they spoke English, but many times I would have meetings where I had earphones ako, it's like a UN delegate. So I would say that I'm constantly learning, even now, even at my age. I'm constantly learning, constantly having to adapt. You have to. You can't say, this is who I am, I won't change. No way.
So, describe a time when you had to make a difficult choice between your personal and your professional.
When I was with Ayala Land, one of the assignments that I was given was we started this mall in Cebu, and that was going to be the first mall that Ayala was going to do outside of Metro Manila. So they launched the mall, and they were having a very difficult time. Hirap yung mall kasi the people that they assigned there were not that experienced. So they said, punta ka doon sa Cebu. Just look at it, try to fix the problem, 2, because at the time I was also handling the malls in Manila. So I went there. So anyway, to make a long story short, my 3 weeks ended up to be 3 years. Okay, because the problem that needed to be fixed couldn't be fixed. That you needed to stay there to really fix it. And I would say that was a big challenge in my personal life because my kids were still very young. I couldn't bring them with me. So most of the time, I would stay in Cebu for 2-3 weeks straight, come home, come back again, 2-3 weeks straight, come home. So, and I would say that that was also straining my relationship with my ex-wife then.
Next question is, tell us about a time when you had to defend the decision you made, even though other important people were opposed to your decision.
Well, the story I just told you about the cinema, right? So when I presented that, everybody was against it. My boss, the board, everything. Kasi it was very big risk. It was going to cost a lot. It was going to cost a lot. It was going to delay the project. And the returns, the benefits that I was telling them that would happen was very uncertain, right? It was all speculative, right? Basically, they said, Dave, if your job is on the line. If this doesn't work, you're fired. So I said, okay, fine. So I took the gamble, paid off.
They say that it is difficult to become an honest person in the political landscape of our country. So, given that the inherently flawed system, what is your take on this, Marlon? I mean, do you go along with it, or do you stay with your integrity to your work or something like that?
Integrity is very important. It's a very important value. Integrity is doing what's right, and by what's right is not just the rules, but even beyond.
How about your kindness towards your own self? In what ways do you nurture and take care of yourself, given that you're busy in your job, and how do you take the time to take care of yourself?
Okay, that's a good question. I don't want to use the word work-life balance kasi for me, I think that's overrated and it's such a cliche, so it's right. But rather, I'm a big believer in your health, and I practice it. I go to the gym religiously. I watch what I eat. I mean, I'm not. It's not like I avoid food and all that, but it's very important. Your health. It's very important because alam mo, a very important quality of a leader. If you want to be an effective leader, you have to have high energy. You have to have high energy because there's so much expected from you. And my high energy is not just the physical, but also the mental. I mean, look, I'm 61 years old, right?
Yeah.
But everybody says I don't know if you believe. I don't know if you believe.
No,
Okay, so I mean, I go to my batch reunions and I look at my batchmates and they all have all sorts of illnesses. They can't work anymore. That's because they're not disciplined. They're not going to the gym. They don't take care of themselves, right? So it's very important. It's very important.
Next is, how do you remain grounded even with the success and triumphs in your life?
Success, ganun ba? No? Frankly, when your dad called me and she said, "Oh, my daughter wants to interview you because you're successful." No, seriously. I mean, I'm not trying to. No, it's not false humility. No? I mean, for me, it's no big deal. I don't really. I mean, how do you define success? I don't think my lifestyle has really changed that much. I don't buy fancy cars. I'm not into that. I don't have a multi-million watch collection. I mean, I travel, but it's not like
So what's the most humbling experience na lang that you had?
Personally, when my material stuff that you were giving to your family was okay. You were advancing, and so you were giving your family a better life, right? Then you realized hindi pala yun. It was humbling for me in the sense na parang what you think was making some people happy was hindi pala yun ang hinahanap nila, hindi pala yun importante. Diba?
So with that, like, what do you find beautiful about life and living?
Wow! I guess, my children, my relationship with them, seeing them grow and become, independent themselves. And say, I also get a lot of fulfillment from of course, what I do. For example, when I go to the mall and I see Glorieta and I see the cinema, I tell myself, wow, this is why it's like this, right? And the different cinemas that Ayala has, na parang I know that I had a share, I had a part in that, parang legacy ba? Diba? And then I see all the buildings, because I was handling when I was in SM, I was handling commercial properties, right? So all those office buildings that you see in MOA, Econ 2, Econ 3, all those Econ buildings. So I was the head of that group then, so I see those buildings now, and again, you kind of feel fulfilled because you know that in some way you were part of those projects, and now it's up, it's being used, it's benefiting a lot of people. It's contributing to the economy.
So I wanted to start with saying that when we interviewed him, we were expecting him to be a bit more strict or a bit more older and someone that's not approachable. But it was cool that for him to be so high up there, CEO of the company, to be so warm and nice to us, and he even explained to us how his lifestyle never changed. He doesn't spend too much in cars, he doesn't buy fancy watches, he just remains the same person.
Because like, when I asked my dad kung sino pwedeng friend niya to ma-interview natin ganyan, I was expecting na, like same, parang in-expect ko na like since higher up siya, parang, mas expected na din na parang medyo lavish yung pagka, niya, yung lifestyle, ganyan, and like, yung personality niya in general is like very, parang president talaga, like, intimidating, ganyan, but like, ganyan, surprisingly, it's the opposite.
Super humble.
And yeah, and it's like super, parang sakto sa requirement na to, because, kunyari, parang, hindi din natin, honestly, hindi ko expect na parang you'd answer na nag-workout siya everyday, kahit super busy niya, like, considering like president talaga siya. Ako nga, hindi ako nag-workout everyday, but like, student lang ako, pero siya like everyday, tas, parang it's normal na. Yeah, so, yeah.
It's nice to see how he was able to balance everything.
Yeah.
He was talking to us about the problems he faced in his old companies.
Like he was like answering from the heart. Kahit alam na late na siya sa media, he still kept answering.
Pero feeling ko din yung personality niya, pagiging humble niya. Parang nag-reflect din yun kung paano siya nag-grow as a person. And kung papalit-palit siya ng job, SM, Ayala na, tapos may nag-prepare siya ng company. Tapos he remained humble for her. And then,
I learned most about integrity in terms of school. We need to have academic integrity, and in work, according to our interviewee, because we need people to trust us in our work, thus we need to practice integrity.
I also learned about him yung integrity. Like the value of integrity. Like you really need it sa workplace. Para magkaroon ng trust din sa'yo yung mga tao. Like yung mga workers and everything.
And then I also like him, diba, he said that he had an idea parang it would cost him his like job.
Yeah.
But like still,
He still pushed it. He gambled it.
Yeah. And it succeeded naman.
And it really shows that if you really like what you're doing, like he said, he enjoys what he's doing. He grew in every company he went to. He had a good position. He did really well. It's crazy.
Then like, yun nga din, parang expect ko since, for me kasi, like, expectation ko sa mga people in the corporate world, parang they don't like what they do. Because, yun nga, corporate world kasi, ito ka lang naman because of the money, ganyan. Like, expected na din na parang mas malaki yung salary mo there, ganyan. But like, yun nga, it's surprising din na parang nakita ko talaga sa kanya yung passion. Like, he loves talaga what he's doing, ganyan. So, see my dad.
Very charismatic.
It's great. So, what did we learn?
The course.
Yeah.
I think very intimidating yung course itself. Kasi like very, very personal. Ganun na yung assessments. Parang marami talaga assessment na mag-trigger sa'yo. Pero at the same time, may mga assessment na nati-trigger ako pero like sinasabi ko na I still have to answer it honestly. Kasi like, dun sa results, mas makakatulong din na parang mas nakikilala ko sa sarili ko, gano'n. And totoo naman na parang through the course, mas nakilala ko talaga sa sarili ko. Like, self-awareness. Mas nadagdagan ako ng self-awareness.
I think for me, we had so many activities like what you said about once you get the results, if you don't answer it honestly, you're not gonna get a full result. So even though that's quite lengthy, it's better to do it the right way, honestly. I also learned stuff about myself, things that you don't really think about, unconsciously, and then the stuff you answers the stuff you do, you're not thinking through. So it's interesting to see that.
It's also good to know what other people see. And like, mag-goal ka na lang na, oh, I like this pala, and then
Yeah, I mean naman, like, I'm shifting kasi to psych next term. So parang, this course like the perfect one na parang pang-introduce sa akin to like the psych world. Siyempre like with sir na psych professor, ganyan. Like, mas nag-focus siya on that part rather than like vague na
It's in-depth.
yeah.
For me, nasabi ko, na-enhance yung creativity ko. It's like, di ba, yung prototype activities like games and all that. And you get to apply a particular topic sa game. So, like, it really enhance my creativity.
Thanks for watching.